we go, B. We're here.
Woo!
We're live.
Through the magic of a whole fuck ton of wiring.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But yeah, that's us. Hey, look.
Hi, Mom.
So, welcome to live from the lair, but it's live from the dreaming, and I've got Brooke of Tinsmith with me. So, for those of y'all don't know, Brooke is in my other band. So, Tinsmith. It's a. How would you describe Tinsmith, Brooke?
Ostensibly traditional Irish music, but not really.
So yeah, we do Irish, English, Scottish,
Appalachian.
Yep. So there's some banjos that are going to happen to you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got that.
No mercy was shown.
Right on. So, well, howdy all y'all out there in Internetlandia. Let's see here. Who's in the audience? Hey, Jack Arnold. What's going on? Oh,
hey, Jack.
Hey. And we've got Irene McIver from Scotland. So, howdy.
Cool.
So, yes, if you're wondering, Rob and Kristen are not here. No, they're off watching a show. They went to a concert, so I gave them a night off. So,
even musicians get to go see concerts once in a while.
So, I'm not used to running everything by myself. I'm usually like a set it and forget it kind of guy. But now I've got an extra person in here and extra instruments. So please, if you hear something in the sound, let us know, and we'll do what we can to fix it. So, I know.
And by we, he means him. I am the merest window dressing.
No, you're quite lovely. You're quite lovely. Here, I'm gonna futz with my mic for a second. Just there we go. Oh. There we go. All right. Oh, and Rob is out there watching. Hey, Rob. I hope you're having
Rob.
fun.
Yeah. What are you doing watching this? Go have fun at a concert, man. Busman's honeymoon.
Right on. Well, we're gonna get right into it. So, those of you who are Iliami fans will recognize this song. This is what we're doing. Is what we're about to do,
right.
Is where this song came from. So Brooke and I arranged this song many years ago.
20
years ago. So
something.
It's a traditional English song called The Blacksmith. And the Iliami version isn't that far off because, of course, it's based on the same arrangement. But
though I have to say, when I did live at the Lair with Kristen and Rob, and we played it, they were slightly thrown and I was slightly thrown. It's just different enough that it was like, oh, this is different. Help.
So, but we got this. We got this.
Yeah, we do. Blacksmith courted me 9 months or better, and when he'd won my heart, he wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hand, he looked so clever. Were I with my love, I would live forever. That's not what you promised me when you did lie by me. You said you'd marry me, never deny me. If I said I'd marry you, 'twas only to try you. So bring your witness in, and I'll not deny you. Witnesses I have none but the Almighty, and he'll I'll surely punish you for the slighting of me. Looking in the glass makes my poor heart tremble to think I loved a man who proved deceitful. Like roses, my love's across the fields, seeking primroses, and I fear the scorching sun will spoil his beauty. Were I with my love, he would do his duty. Strange news has come to me, strange news is carried, and now it's all the talk, my love has married. Well, I wish them both much joy, though they can't hear me. But I never shall die for love, young men, believe me. A blacksmith courted me for 9 months or better, and when he'd won my heart, he wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hand, he looked so clever. Were I with my love, I would live forever.
All right, let me make one adjustment real quick. Brooke,
Yes.
what do you want to do next?
I don't know. You want to do Julia?
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. The rotating whistle pile down here. All right. Rowan is doing wizardry, and I shall spectate.
All right. Oh.
And see who's visiting.
That's
Kristen. Oh yeah, when we played it, it was. Well, we didn't practice at all. I felt like we did quite well, actually, considering.
all right. Okay. All right. So yeah. So this next tune is called
Julia Delaney
and
Eddie Kelly's.
Yeah. So it's a set of tunes, Irish tunes both. So yeah, you're getting something a little different than what you normally get with Ilyami. I hope you guys don't mind.
Quasi-trad. Different than quasi-moto.
Very.
Which is a motorcycle with no engine. Never mind. Okay. A little punchy.
There we go. How you feeling?
Apparently slightly nervous, but yes, that's okay.
It's okay. We're among friends.
We are.
We're among friends.
Your choice.
My choice. Oh goodness. Oh, you know what? Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's go for Grave on the Line. So those of you who've watched Live from the Dreaming before, you might have heard me do this one. It's an old song by a gentleman by the name of Cyril Tawney. He was the last working shantyman in the English Navy. And it's a song about being stuck on a boat and not being happy about it. Wanting to go home.
Theme of many songs, actually, I think.
So it's called The Grey Funnel Line. 1, 2, 3. In a sailor's day is to watch the sun as it dies away. The finest ship that sailed the sea is still a prison for the likes of me. But give me wings like Noah's dove, and I'll fly away to the girl I love. It's one more day on the Grey Funnel Line. St. Peter's shoes, and I walk on down that silver lane, and I'll take my girl in my arms again. It's one more day on the Grey Funnel Line. It's one more day on the Grey Funnel Line. I'd have my hands on that wooden wheel, and with all my heart I'd turn around and I'd tell the boys that we're homeward bound. I'll pass the time like some machine till blue water turns to green. I know that sundown, and I'll run ashore, and I'll sail the gray on the line no more. It's a one more day on the gray funnel line. It's a one more day on the gray funnel line. It's a one more day on the gray funnel line. All right, let's see who's out there. Okay, we got EJD, Eric James Danowski. We just call him EJD. He's
Can't
here
imagine why.
all the time. He is here, like, he is nonstop. The man is virtually without fail, and we thank him so very much. I'm glad to see you're out there, man. And we got Susan Schneider out there. What's going on? How are you doing? Are you enjoying your new home out there?
Where'd she move to?
Well, she's still in she's in the St. Louis area, but on the other side of the river.
Keen.
But she'd had a one place, and she just moved into this nice new place.
Exciting.
It was like a year and a half ago, so it's not that new, but it's
New to me.
New enough,
New audience, you know.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Alyssa? Hey, nice. All right. Well, what should we do next?
Oh, do you want to do banjo thing?
Ooh, yeah. Which banjo thing?
Don't know. Do you want to do yours? What do you want to do yours? Do you want to do mine? Do you want to do a traditional one with bones?
Oh. Let's save the bones for a little bit later.
Okay,
How about
yeah,
that? And then
sounds
we'll
good.
Yeah, why don't we why don't we do jigsaw?
Okay.
Yeah? All right.
You want to do the whole suite or just jigsaw
Oh, what's the suite now? What
with
do
sleeve gallon braids?
Oh, actually that would be cool. Let's do that.
Okay.
So, we're going to do this with there's a how do you say? There's a song that we do this with, and the song is called the Sleeve Gallon Braids. It's a cappella. And then we do this song that Brooke wrote. Oh, I think was it like right when we moved to?
Yeah, it was. I was
DC here?
actually on my way to teach a banjo lesson. And I can't say that I wrote it. It kind of appeared in my head. And then I got to my banjo student's house and immediately had to be like, hang on, give me a minute. And I got to quick figure out how to write this down so I don't forget it.
Yeah. And it was the first banjo song that I had ever accompanied.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
crooked as hell.
And I could not wrap my brain around it.
We played it for about half an afternoon, I think.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
played it.
And I could not. It took forever for me to get it, but once I got it, I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And like, I got it,
Crooked tunes rule, baby.
Yeah. So it was my introduction to banjo music.
There's no crooked tunes in Irish music that I can think of, anyway.
Not really. No, I mean it's all like yeah. And that's one of the things that makes it so. What's the word I'm looking for? Not recognizable, but like there's something about it that like the tunes they have a logic to them,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep to that, and like old times, like we ain't got time for all that.
We left that shit on the boat. We're out of here.
So yeah.
Along with 90 verses of that child ballad that you know.
All right. So G, right? As I went a-walking one morning in May, to view yon fair valleys and mountains so gay, I was thinking on those flowers all doomed to decay, as they bloom around ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes. How oft of...
Shit. Damn it.
It's the morning.
Yep,
Morning
it is
first.
the morning.
So yeah.
It is the morning first.
Let's start over.
Okay, from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Okay.
We're doing it live, folks.
Oh, dear God.
Goodness.
We're
All right.
professionals. Don't try this at home.
Oh, goodness.
You know, usually one of us remembers. I actually had this happen to me once about 35 years ago. Jennifer and I played a gig in Baltimore. It was in a church in Baltimore. It was a great gig. Blanking on the name. And both of us open our mouths to start the next verse. And, you know, you wait for that microsecond of the other person's first noise. And then you remember. And both of us did that. And we both went, and nothing came out.
All right, I've got it. It's As I Went a-Walking. All right.
Right. How many of these songs start?
As I went a-walking one morning in May, to view yon fair valleys and mountains so gay, I was thinking on those flowers all doomed to decay, as they bloom around ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes. I walked in the morning with my dog and my gun. I like to go roaming for joy and for fun. But those dreams, they are all vanished, and I must go away. So farewell unto ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes. How oft of an evening and the sun in the west, I roam hand in hand with the one I love best. But those dreams of youth are vanished, and now I'm far away. So farewell unto ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes. It was not the want of employment at home that caused all the sons of old Ireland to roam, but those tyrannizing landlords, they would not let us stay. So farewell unto ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes. For the rents were getting higher, and we could no longer stay. So farewell unto ye bonny, bonny Schlieve gallant braes.
comedy act.
Cha-cha-cha-cha. So one thing you'll learn about EJD is he has all of the emojis. So, there you go.
You do have all of the emojis. What are all of those?
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's djembes and drums and all sorts of stuff
Skulls?
in there. Because we're metal.
Yeah. No, that's a. I love you, man. That's wrong. Damn it. So uncool. Oh my God. Can't take me anywhere.
Right.
What do you want?
Oh goodness. What? Oh, you know we haven't done yet.
What?
We have not done the hunting song.
Black Fox.
Black Fox. Yes.
Keen. A classic. This is the most classic Tinsmith song.
Yeah, it is. Is it
the one that we still do?
Is it the prototypical one? What was the first thing that we worked on? Was it this?
I think it. No, you know what? I think it might have been Star of the County Down. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Was that before this?
Yeah.
They were contemporaneous somewhere.
So, so the very first version of Tinsmith was actually called Rumor of Angels.
Oh, yes.
And it involved our friend
Jem Moore.
Yeah, Jem Moore, who's an amazing hammered dulcimer.
We are not worthy.
Hammered dulcimer player, guitar player, flute player, whistles, didgeridoo.
Pilot.
Yes, he's actually also a jet pilot.
Because he didn't have enough to do.
So mostly not fighter jets, but
money. That was why.
Right. So Jem is an amazing musician. So it was with Rumor of Angels. It was myself, Brooke, Jem, and Brooke's former partner John. We were all playing together, and that was where this all started in a trailer in Georgia. Mm-hmm. It was a very nice trailer. It was one of those fifth wheel trailers.
Moore Manor. We called it.
Jem had this amazing like fifth wheel trailer with
bump outs. That was the height. And when you're on the Renaissance Fair circuit, bump outs. That's like the height of
those were I think they were relatively new at that time too. Those sort of trailers.
Yeah, they were.
And it was very fancy. And
we spent a lot of time in his trailer.
We watched a lot of movies in his trailer.
We did. The ones.
Jem is watching.
No, hey, Jem. Hi,
What's
sweetie.
up, man? That's
Jem, what
awesome.
was the name of the movie that was all improv with the actually rather horrible rape scene?
I know what that one is.
And it was the guy who played
Naked with David Thewlis.
David Thewlis, yes.
Yeah, that was a great film.
You exposed us to many wonderful movies.
Yes, oh my God.
I mean that literally. I think.
Jem is an amazing brain. Yes, and he introduced me to the Red, White, and Blue trilogy, Blue, White, Red trilogy. Excuse me, because it's a French flag. So. And that was really good. And he has great taste in film and music.
You were a library. We borrowed all of your books constantly.
Anyway, I'm glad you're out there, man. Nice. Yep, naked. And he says, exposed is right.
Yes, there was a lot of exposure.
Oh, and he reminds two trailers because you guys had a trailer too. It was not as fancy.
No, ours was not as fancy, and it had glitter all in it because the kids had dumped a whole jar of glitter on the cat, which was a whole story in and of itself.
Oh my God!
Thank God she had long hair. Most of it came off.
Hey Tracy, what's going on? All right, we were going to do a song,
right? What are you doing?
Black Fox.
Right,
so.
right.
As we were out a-hunting one morning in the spring, both hounds and horses running well made the hills and the valleys ring. But
to our great misfortune, no fox there could be found. Our huntsman cursed and swore, but still no fox moved over the ground. And up spoke our master huntsman, the master of the chase. If only the devil himself come by, we'd run him such a race.
And up there sprung like lightning a fox from out of his hole. His fur was the color of a starless night, and his eyes like burning coals.
And they chased him over the valleys, and they chased him over the fields. They chased him down to the river bank, but never would he yield. And he's jumped into the water, and he swum to the other side.
And he's laughed so loud that the greenwood shook, and then he's turned to the huntsman and he's cried, "Ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen. And when your need is greatest, just call upon my name, and I will come and you shall have the best of sporting again."
And the men looked up in wonder, and the hounds run back to hide.
For the fox had changed to the devil himself, where he stood on the other side.
And the men, the hounds, the horses went flying back to town. And hard on their heels come a little black fox, laughing as he ran.
"Oh, ride on, my gallant huntsman, when must I come again? For you shall never want for a fox to chase all over the glen. And when your need is greatest, just call upon my name, and I will come and you shall have the best of sporting again." As we were out a-hunting one morning in the spring, both hounds and horses running well made the hills and the valleys ring. So, was it Cornog? Was that the band who did that?
No.
That we heard it from? Who was it?
A guy, Chris. Myron, where are you when I need you?
Oh, I know the one we got from Cornog. That was Bonnie Prince Charlie. Or, we haven't done that one in a while.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. So.
That one.
That one.
No, Myron Breatholtz gave me a mixtape a million years ago, probably 88, something like that, which I still have. It's the best mixtape ever, but it had that song on it. It's Chris somebody.
All right.
Crap. I'll have to find the tape and figure out the guy's name. I feel bad now.
How about?
Do you want to do?
I was thinking Morpho.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. And this song. Proto Tinsmith. This is like when we gelled.
Yeah,
I think.
this was in that horrible trailer park in Florida.
No. This was. I think.
I guess I remember practicing.
Yeah,
it
I
there
think we started it
in Georgia.
In Georgia at again because of Jem's influence, we went to a hang glider camp.
Oh God, yes.
In
Lookout
Mountain. Yeah, outside of Chattanooga, Lookout Mountain.
Chattanooga, by the way, has the best aquarium of any aquarium I've ever seen. You should just drive to Chattanooga just to go to the aquarium. That's how good it is.
There's a lot of great things in Chattanooga.
There are.
Yeah, they were one of the first, I think one of the first cities to have municipal internet.
Really?
Yeah. And
they didn't have municipal internet when we were there, did they? That was a long time ago.
Not quite, but like not long after, as the internet was growing, they're like, you know what, we need to have this. Everybody needs this, and they did it. So
Cool.
anyway,
Didn't know that.
but yeah, great town, cannot recommend more.
But and a killer Indian restaurant, as I recall, also.
Oh, yeah.
Forget the name of it.
But the song we're going to do is called The Butterfly, is the traditional name of it. So for those of you who are music nerds, that's a slip jig. It is in 9/8. And then we decided that we were going to do it in 11. Okay. Oh, thank you.
More emojis?
Oh, yes. Always more emojis.
Dear God.
All right. So another thing about this song is that we changed it so much, we decided to give it a nickname. So we call it Morpho, short for Morphopelleides, which is a type of Costa Rican butterfly.
It's very beautiful. My daughter has it tattooed on her arm, actually.
Oh, look, it's Nigel.
Nigel! Hey, sweet pea.
Nice.
It's
Oh, it must be pretty late, actually.
2, 3, 1 in the morning.
Goodness.
Go to bed, young man.
So, yeah, Nigel is Brooke's son, and he lives in the UK.
And your nephew, really.
Yes. He's in London?
No, they're in Cambridgeshire.
Cambridgeshire. Oh.
Forget the actual town. Holly Close? Or is that the street? That might be their street. But they're right around Cambridgeshire. It's very pretty. Jack's going to go over in September. They'll all be together without us. I'm sad. We'll go visit soon. Do you want to do... Do you want to do Crickets March?
We could do, yeah.
Do you have a better idea?
No.
I'm open.
No.
Here's another tune set. Or do you want to do a song since we just did a tune?
Okay, yeah. Why don't we do a song and then come back to crickets? But what song then?
Oh, we could do Wind. We could do Foggy Dew. We could do. We'll. Okay.
Do it the old way.
I'm game for whatever, but you can see us. Actually, I'm going to take a commercial break while Rowan decides what song we're going to do.
What about bolts?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I
right.
was going to say that.
But yeah.
You can see us Saturday, August 31st at the Virginia Highland Games. That's not what it's called. Scottish Games.
Scottish Games, yeah.
Virginia Scottish Games, which is in the Plains, Virginia at, I think it's called Great Plains, the park.
Yeah, it's
a
out there
nice
past
park.
Manassas. Let's see here. All right, so this one we learned from the playing of one Bruce Molsky, who is another, amazing talent. Oh, Christy and Ella want to come to that show too. Yes, you can come to that show. We'll figure it out. Oh, Nigel says it is. It's 12:50 a.m. So it's almost 1 a.m. So
He has insomnia.
oh,
Love you, sweetie. I feel like Carol Burnett. Go to bed.
oh no. Okay, I see. I think Christy was not saying she wants to come to the show. She wants to go to England with.
Oh, yeah. Because now you have a place to stay.
Yeah, right on. Well, I'm down with that too. So, oh yeah, I was saying Bruce Molsky, and it's an old song. We think it might be older than. Well, he learned it as an Appalachian song, but we think it probably has roots across the pond
Likely.
because it mentions long swords and things like that. Broadswords.
This one, unlike so many of these, she doesn't die.
No.
And in fact is rescued.
Yeah, sounds like she gets away.
So, yeah.
So.
One of these days we're going to have to learn Sauvé where she's the highwayman.
Oh, yeah.
And kicks her sweetie's ass. As the whole and he took out his wee penknife and stabbed her in the heart thing. And you should always avoid all bodies of water when in Ireland. It's not cool, man.
Yeah, it's just the songs though. So if you're an Irish song, don't go near bodies of water or court people who carry wee penknives in their pockets. But otherwise, Ireland is very lovely this time of year.
A lot cooler than here.
Usually.
Well, hopefully.
So anyway.
All right, bolts and locks. Fun tune.
Yeah. Last night I dreamed a sweet dream. All in my as I had her, but when I woke, found nothing so. No man on earth was matter. I went on to her uncle's house, expecting there to find her. Her uncle said, she is not here, which set my heart on fire. Turned around to go away. My love came to the window, saying, did not keep your company, but bolts and locks should enter. My passions flew, my sword I drew. I swore that room I'd enter, and by that means came sweet liberty. So soon as I did enter, follow. Then if you do not quit that room, all in your blood she'll wallow. My passions flew, my sword I drew, was for that room I'd enter, and by that means came sweet liberty, so soon as I did enter. I took my love by the right hand, my broadsword in the other, saying all you men who love like me, take one and find the other. My sword I drew was for that room I'd enter. By that means came sweet liberty, so soon as I did enter.
Dear God, trying to kill me? What the hell
Sorry.
is that?
I got a little carried away. Went a little fast.
God, one of these days I'll be able to play that tune that fast. Today is not that day.
Yeah, I tried to
you
slow
did.
down coming out
You
of the
did.
other one, and I
You did.
didn't
No,
manage it.
you're all right.
So,
I just like giving him shit.
so we were talking about doing crickets.
Oh,
next,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. So another tune set. This is the Crickets March Over the Salt Box, followed by Dear Little Isle, followed by The Miller's Maggot, which is a hammer, not a bug.
Yeah, 1 G, not 2 Gs. Thank y'all so much. Oh, and Jim says, does my heart good to hear you.
Oh.
Got to see you again soon.
Yes, please.
Yes. We miss you, man.
Very much. Oh, and he makes movies.
Oh, yes.
He's a brilliant photographer.
Yes. He's a man of many talents.
He made, in fact, a rather lovely documentary about Patrick Olwell, who is a flute maker. He made actually a lot of my.
Mm-hmm.
These are his. Can't get the bamboo ones anymore.
Nope.
We'll pry this out of my cold dead hand.
So, where should we go now?
What about? Is Nigel still with us? I thought we should do Rocky Road.
Oh, yeah.
He actually sings it better than I do. I expect to hear you from England singing, Nigel.
All right, I will keep the tempo more reasonable.
He says.
What's that?
Got it. Took me a sec. How does this song go? I'm there now. In the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls of June to hear. They broken hearted saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, goodbye to beer, me grief and tears, I smothered and off to reap the corn. Where I was born, I cut us out like thorn to banners, ghosts and goblins, your pair of rogues, rattling all the bogs, frightening all the dogs. The rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn her
Down the rocky road.
The way to Dublin,
Whack for Lord to raw.
In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight next morning bright and early, took a drop of the pure to keep me hard from sinking. That's the paddy's score and airs up with the drinking. The last you smile, laughing all the while at me, curl south would set your heart and bubbling. As if I was hired the wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw.
In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of you. If that's what I needed, then I took a stroll. All among the quaddy we bundled, it was stolen in the neat locality. Something crossed my mind, and when I looked behind, what could I find upon me stick a wobbling? Before the rogue, they said me Connacht brogue wasn't much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Work the Lord to raw. Got away, me spirits never failing, landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. The captain at me roared, said the known Hattie, when I jumped aboard a cabin found for Paddy. Among the peaks I played some funny rigs, danced some hearty jigs, the water round me bubbling. With holy head they wished myself was dead, or better far instead, on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw.
Boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old errands all they began abusing. Me soldiers I must lately, I applied some goalie wars of mine, so I was a hobbling. The loud hooray, they joined in the affray, quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Whack for Lord to raw.
And if Nigel is still with us, I expect he's going to give me grief any second now. Mom.
Righto.
Where would you like to go next?
Oh, that is a very good question. What do we got?
Your banjo tunes?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, and we've got Thunderhead still.
oh, yeah, we do.
But let's start with the banjo tunes.
Okay. Rowan is also a very good banjo player.
Within a very narrow range, yes.
In modal tuning.
and tunes that I have written myself. But I'm okay with that.
Everyone should be okay with it. They're awesome tunes.
So, yeah, there's these two tunes. The first one is called Just Make Your Hand a Tool. And the second one is called The Clockmaker. All right. Now what do we do?
Oh, gosh.
We got to earn all these emojis from EJD. So, so yeah.
Let's see.
So if you want to take a look above me, though, you can see we welcome tips at PayPal, either at Rowan Corbett at PayPal or Venmo at Rowan-Corbett. So if you're enjoying what you see here and you'd like to give a little something to help Brooke get back on the road, she has about an hour drive back home. So,
My crippled dog.
That's right. That's right. You have a GoFundMe for your dog, right?
Oh yeah, we're doing great though.
Good.
Everyone's
Yeah.
fine. I will be happy to stop sleeping on the living room floor with the dog. I'm not gonna lie, but we're doing okay.
Yeah, knee surgery for dogs ain't no joke.
Oh God. Oh, that would Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Gosh. Let's see. We're not doing Foggy Dew. Do you want to do Wind?
Oh yeah. I need a different guitar for that though.
Do you want? Oh,
Actually,
well, we don't have to.
No. We got it. I just forgot to prepare one beforehand.
It's tight. It's tight
Tight.
in here. It looks
So,
beautiful.
Yeah, it looks good on screen, but there's way too much crap in here. 1, 2, it's a small space. So,
But no one has died or stepped on a Lego yet, so we're doing okay.
yeah, for those of you who are wondering, where's Henry? Where's the other member of Tinsmith? We could not fit him in here.
That is true, actually. I don't know where we would put him. He could, maybe if he sat right there,
Yeah.
that would.
I'm gonna have to get rid of a whole bunch of crap in here before I can have another person in. So, but 2 is the limit, I think. Oh, hey, it's already in 2.
This is an Irish Republican song called "The Wind That Shakes the Barley." I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of Republican songs, Irish Republican songs. So let's specify.
Yeah, you maybe explain to people who don't know what that means.
In the battle for independence from England, there was a lot of pretty vicious and hideous fighting. And this is from this is an earlier period, not the period that some of you are old enough to remember when Margaret Thatcher was in office. That was later, but way before the 1800s, I don't know. I am sadly not great at Irish history. I apologize. But there was pretty horrifying stuff happening all over. And this is, I guess don't really like war songs, but this is another one where she dies because they were fridging women long before the movies. That's how that worked. And in fact, that is exactly what the song is about.
Yeah.
They fridge his girlfriend so that he will be motivated to go
Yeah.
fight the English. Wow, now I kind of don't want to do this song. Okay, no, it's all right. It's really pretty, though.
Yeah, I learned it. There are 2 versions that I had initially heard. Well, I think the first one I heard was the version done by Dead Can Dance. And then,
gosh, I forgot they did that.
Yeah, so that was the first time I heard it, and that was slightly before I was really into Irish music. So,
well, and it's very much in their wheelhouse. It's
Yeah.
Moody and
Yes.
slow.
so. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
I sat down in the valley green. I sat me with my true love. My sad heart had to choose between the old love and the new love. The old for her, the new that made me think on Ireland dearly.
shook the golden barley. 'Twas hard the woeful words to frame, to break the ties that bound us, but harder still to bear the shame of foreign chains around us. And so I said, the mountain glen I'll seek at morning early, and I'll join the bold united men while soft winds shake. I said I kissed away her tears, my fond arms round her flinging. A foeman's shot burst on our ears from out the wildwood ringing. A bullet pierced my true love's side in life's young spring so early, and on my breast in blood she died, while soft wind shook the barley. But blood for blood, without remorse, I've taken a too large on love, and laid my true love's clay cold corpse where I full soon must follow. Around her grave I wander drear, noon, night, and morning early, with breaking heart whene'er I hear the wind that shakes the barley.
Right. Oh. Well, do you want to do Ducks on the Pond?
Sure.
So a lot of you who are familiar with, oh yeah, sure. A lot of you who are familiar with, oh, you can go actually up here.
Oh, okay.
Right behind you. For those of you who are familiar with Iliami, you know that I play an instrument called the bones. Well, Irish music is where I learned to play the bones, and I think I've played bones with this lady more than anybody else. So I gotta grab it first, though.
Happily, everything's really close. This is two banjo tunes. First one's called Pretty Little Indian, and the second one is Ducks on the Pond.
Those aren't the bones I want. Different
upstairs?
bones. Different bones.
Dim bones, those aren't the bones. There they are.
All right.
And just like floating verses, floating B parts fit in everywhere.
We love you too, Jack. Jack's watching.
Hey, Jack. Hi, sweetie. All the kids are here.
Nice. What now? What now? Still got a little time left. You can tell we prepared thoroughly for this.
And practiced really hard. Do you want to do thing with the djembe?
Oh.
Or we could do
Maybe we should.
Royal Oak.
Oh, we could do Royal Oak.
We could do Royal Oak. How much time do we have?
We have about 30 minutes.
Oh, we haven't done Thunderhead.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So let's do Royal Oak first. So you'll need this. Oh, you got yours.
I got
That's
mine,
right.
yeah. If I can disentangle it from everything that's going on down here.
So this one, goodness, I learned this song from my friend Scott Hendricks, aka Axel the Sot. He turned me on to this song, and I think he might have learned it from the Jolly Rogers, which is a pirate group out at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival. So I think that's where it came from. And I, when I had been playing in another band called Green Castle, and then when they decided to move back to Colorado, I did a solo show at the Georgia Renaissance Festival. I was like, I want to keep doing this. And so I got myself booked as a solo act. And this was one of the songs that I learned. And then it was at that show when I was doing the solo thing that Brooke and John were like, "Hey, we should play together," and I was like, "Yes, solo is hard."
I know, solo blows. I was glad Rowan asked me tonight, but I was like, we are playing together, right? Because every now and then I go to an open mic. I'm like, oh, it'll be fun. I'll have a great. I'm like, I hate playing by myself. I hate it. It's boring. There's no one else there to play with. I mean, there are lots of people. But
Yeah,
you know what I
but
mean?
like when you're on stage by yourself.
No, it sucks, man. All right.
All right. As we were sailing along the salt sea, we hadn't been gone months, but 2 or 3, when we saw tin sails and sail up turn, all men of war, as big as full as we. Haul down your colors, you English dogs. Haul down your colors, do not refuse. Haul down your colors, you English dogs. All your precious lives you will lose. Now our captain being a valiant man and a well-bespoken man was he. Never let it be said that we died like dogs, for we shall fight most manfully. Go up aloft, young cabin boy, and mount the mainmast atop so high, for to spread the news to King George's fleet that we'll run the risk, or else we will die. Now the fight began about 6 in the morn, and on to the setting of the sun, and at the rising of the next day, where we saw tin ships, we couldn't see but one. Because 3 we sank, and 3 we burned, and 3 we caused to run away, and 1 we towed to Portsmouth Harbour, for to let it be known that we'd won the day. If anyone then should inquire as to our gallant captain's name, well, Captain Wilmander was our commander, and the Royal Lord was our ship by name. Haul down your colors, you English dogs. Hold down your colors, do not refuse. Hold down your colors, you English dogs, all your precious lives you will lose. Hold down your colors, you English dogs. Hold down your colors, do not refuse. Hold down your colors, you English dogs, all your precious lives you will lose. Well, thank you, EJD. He says, guitar dopeness, followed by a mini guitar emoji. All right. So now...
You want to do a solo thing?
Oh, wow. What would you...
As
What,
the host?
oh, what do you think I should do? Any requests?
Any requests? Audience at home?
Well, I know what EJD will ask for.
What's that?
Let's see here. Let's see if he does it. Let's see here. Any audience requests? Going once. Going twice. All right, I'm just going to do it for him anyway. So this is a newer song for me. What was it? Oh wait, Ella has a request. Oh, Ella wants to hear "Madam I'm a Darlin'."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try that. Let me do this one first. All right. So I was talking about this song that I'm about to do. So those who know me. Oh, that's why it's not working.
Oh. Right. You need that.
I'm like, why is this tuner not picking up? Okay. So those who know me know that I am a huge Tolkien fan. J.R.R. Tolkien. Like, when I was 12, I discovered The Hobbit, and that was pretty much the end. Like, I devoured that book.
And he's actually read the Silmarillion.
Yes.
And understands it.
And I've probably read The Lord of the Rings like 16 times or something like that. I was reading it once a year for a while.
Is that a thing? I was doing that for a while too.
Yeah.
When I first started reading it in
Yeah.
6th grade or something.
Yeah.
That was it, like for years.
Yeah. And
That's why we play together.
so yeah, so huge fan. And I'm reading it to my daughter right now. And we just finished the first book, and there's this part where they're in Lothlorien, and Frodo offers the ring to Galadriel, and she's tested by the ring, and I was like, I always loved that part, so I thought it would be great to write a version of that where she is really tempted by the ring and maybe fails. So this is called Sylvan. Light shines back at me. Twisted raised all in leaves. Take back all that I see. You're just the latest thief. Wisdom becomes my foe. Madness, the end of all. Crafted such beautiful woe. See how my shadow grows. Queen of all has come. Vision has won. Weep before the sun. Brightest, forever the one. Behold, I am lethal and fair. Love me and despair. Thank you. Oh, goodness. So, what now?
Oh, Ella wants Madam.
That's right. Whew. Yeah, we haven't done this one in a minute.
Oh, boy.
I feel like we did it just briefly recently. Is that?
We did. That's
Yeah.
why she's heard it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She was in there.
All right, me too. So this is so everybody's always talking about how modern music is just filthy. It's like full of, sex and violence. It's like, have you listened to traditional music?
Yeah. It's got nothing on a good Irish ballad.
So this song, Madam I'm a Darlin', it's got some content, but you have to listen. There's double entendres. So
They're not super opaque ones, but but it's not, right up in your face. And that's
so to speak.
Oh, hey now. That's if I remember those verses too. Okay.
Do you want
maybe.
some lyrics here?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's see if I can pull up
I
the.
hate being the person. with
No,
the
it's
lyrics.
okay. I have gotten doing this thing, doing live from the lair and doing the virtual open mic, which we do every Monday evening, 7 p.m. Doing those things, like I'm sitting here in my little lair here in the dreaming, at this computer where I have like all of my lyrics written down, and I've got like a little teleprompter I can use, and it's like, so.
Next time he's going to run for office.
So I don't like.
Unlike some presidents, I can read from a teleprompter.
But like, like I've written these new songs, and it's been a struggle to memorize them because I've had the lyrics in front of me for the last 4 years since the pandemic started, and since we started doing this stuff. Like the songs that I've written, I've been playing them mostly here, So yeah, uh, so yeah, it's I'm like trying to talk and like navigate web pages at the same time.
Yeah. Let me do it.
I've got it. Here we go. So yeah, there you go. Madam Mama Darling.
You can find them on our website.
That's right, tinsmith.net. Don't go to tinsmith.com unless you need roofing supplies. So you can zoom.
I can. I could take my glasses off, and then I could actually read them. There we go. City in the dark hour late at night. Who should I see but a fair young maiden washing her clothes in the clear moonlight? Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. First she washed them, then she squeezed them, then she hung them out to dry. Then she folded up her arms, saying, oh, what a nice young girl am I. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Going to the well for a pail of water, fetching it home for to make some tea. She fell under and I fell over, and all the game was above her knee. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Oh shit! Never mind. Madam, you have gold and silver. Madam, you have tracts of land. Madam, you have ships on the ocean. All you need is a fine young man. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. And saucers, madam, you have tracts of land. Madam, you have ships on the ocean. All you need is a fine young man. Madam, I'm a darling. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day.
Madam, I'm a darling.
Die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road.
Madam, I'm a darling.
Die road to the road.
Madam, I'm a darling.
Die road day.
Madam, I'm a darling.
Die road to the road. Madam, I'm a darling, a die road day. It's really easy to get off.
Oh no!
Right on. Some of the words. Anyway.
It's all good.
There you go. I'm sorry, Ella. It was slightly lame, but that was it.
Yes, well, huge tracts of land. Yep.
And I left out the other ones. Yeah.
So, you want to try doing crested hens?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, this one's a newer one for us. So, a tune called Crested Hens, which I first started doing with a friend of mine named Lindsay. And then there's a tune that we learned, I think initially from, well, you knew it from Malcolm Dalglish and Gray Larson. And my first encounter with it was through the band Lunasa. So.
Oh yeah.
Thunderhead.
Right. Yeah, of course they do it.
Yeah.
But if you have not, Gray Larson and
Malcolm
Dalglish. In the 80s were just the shit.
Yeah.
And there was this whole wave of Balkan music that kind of infiltrated Irish music in America at that time. And Thunderhead, they wrote.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I
Which
think
one
it's.
of them
I
wrote
think
it.
Douglas wrote it.
I think you're right. And it's beautiful, and it's Balkan music, of course, is largely in weird time signatures, and the way they do it, they play it straight, and then they play it in whatever.
5. It goes back and forth
it
between
alternates,
5/8
yeah.
and 6/8. So it's not technically an 11. It goes back and forth.
Right.
So. Oh. Oh, goodness. Thanks, EJD. He says jam. All right. I think we got time for one or two more.
You want to do Wild Mountain Time? and
yeah.
Thingy?
Yeah. All right.
Which order?
Let's Wild Mountain Time first, I think.
Okay. I need
All right. So this, actually, I did this fairly recently on the Daily Antidote of Song.
that.
So, so the pandemic brought us several things. Several internet. Brought us several, internet music things. Not only Live from the Lair and Vom, but a lot of other like open mics and stuff like that. And this stuff didn't exist before the pandemic. And one of the things that came out of it was this thing called the Daily Antidote of Song. And when they say daily, they are not fucking kidding. They have done one every day since they started in 2020. They're on like they're like on episode like 1500 or 1600 now. It's amazing, and they get on amazing musicians. And me.
Honey, you are an amazing musician. It's all right.
But they had they've had all sorts of musicians. Their hosts are from all over the world. They featured Tom Prasado Rao shortly before his death. Amazing, and he's been on. I think he'd been on like 3 times. It's an amazing community and show, and they have someone come on and they do a couple of songs, and typically it's a sing-along sort of thing. So I did Wild Mountain Time, and
a great sing-along.
Yeah.
Sing along.
Yeah. So it's a little different from the original, because that's what we do. Tinsmith, we take songs and then we break them and then we remake them in our own image.
I have to say, this is one of my favorites of the ones that we have broken. Well, this is all you. This is my favorite version of this song. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. So, Wild Mountain Time.
You know what? Screw it. Skip that. We'll just skip the whistle.
Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows up around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pull the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love bower by an cool and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pull the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a shelter by on high mountain green, and my love shall be the fairest that the summer sun has seen. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she'll not go, then I'll surely find another, where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? All right, as they say in my country. Oh, yeah, let's see here. So we're going to do one last song for you. It's been lovely. Thank you so much for making us feel welcome while we're keeping the house warm for Rob and Kristen and Heather.
And how lovely to hear from so many old friends and children. all of our children,
yes, my
actually.
children, my child, and your children.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, but again, I want to remind you, up above there, if you want to give a little something to give Brooke some gas money to get home, I'm going to make her some coffee to keep her going on the road.
Rowan makes the best coffee. I have a small addiction.
But coffee does not fill the car's gas tank.
This is true.
So, if you don't mind. All right. Thank you for watching, Paul. Thanks, Alyssa. Oh, and Christy is asking for Hey Ho, which is exactly what we're going to do.
That's what we're doing.
So, or she might have recognized. She's like, "Oh, he's bringing out the djembe."
Bum bum. Dun.
Oh goodness! All right, sorry. So Irene McIver saying, "Great version." And since I'm Scottish, I've heard many renditions of that song. Oh, if I had thought about the fact that I was singing it directly to a Scottish person, I might have gone, but I'm glad you dug it.
Isn't it a great version? It's my favorite version of that song.
Thank you. So we're going to end up with a song that we call affectionately Hey Ho, but the official title is Evening Sun. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Little boy lost, little boy blue, pretty maid say, how do you do? Black dog chewing on a favorite stick, never gonna teach that dog new tricks. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Bluebird fly to a sacred place, all got
children fall from grace. Preacher been giving them a second look. Nothing they say gonna be in the book.
Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. When Papa get done with 6 to 4, pay no mind to work no more. Rip on the front door, hang up a sign. Mama and Papa have a pretty good time. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Put on your good shoes, throw on a dress. Mama gonna shine in a Sunday best. Clean up the children, day's all done. Going to a dance in the evening sun. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Hey ho, down in the mine, tug on the rope, give the bell a good chime. Supper's on the table, day's all done. Papa's on the stoop with the evening sun. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you for coming and helping me out with this.
No, it's my pleasure. This is super fun.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
What?
Yeah. So,
Excellent.
yeah. So, and thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure if there is a stream next week. I'm going to check in with Rob about that. I think I'm going to be out of town. It's going to be harder to do a long form stream. And I think everybody else is busy, but we'll see. We might come up with something. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the Ilyami community for these last 4 years. If you've only been, part of it, over the internet, I know a lot of you discovered us this way. And thank you for watching and hanging out and keeping us sane through all this stuff. We really appreciate it. And we will see you again soon. All right. Say goodnight to the nice people, Brooke.
Time to go to bed, Nigel. And
Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
And Ella.
All right. Night, y'all.
Good night.
You think they liked it?
I don't know.
All right.
That's wild. General's there.
Yep.